Well, it's time now for Media Watch. James Creedon is with us in the studio. Good to see you, James.
Likewise, Laura.
We start here in France, French politics. The centre-right party of Nicolas Sarkozy, the former president, has changed its name. It's no longer the Union for a Popular Movement, the UMP.
That's right.
Now they're just the Republicans.
The Republicans.
A bit more catchy.
Simple, sort of straightforward, to the point.
Sounds like a band.
Back to basics. It does a little bit. It reminds me of the time the Marathon Bar changed its name to Snickers.
Yeah,
but it's the same bar.
That was an awfully long time ago. I'm surprised you remember.
Well, somebody made a similar comparison about a
that.
French chocolate that we won't go there. Anyway, same thing. Les Républicains. Marine Le Pen says,
as opposed to the monarchists.
That's it. There you go. That's a real party, apparently, or at least, yeah. Anyway, Marine Le Pen thinks that this is puerile fascination on the part of Nicolas Sarkozy with America, because he likes cowboys and Indians and cheeseburgers and Nike. Actually, that is quite funny, even if it's not true. But anyway,
Sarko l'Américain, Sarko the American.
Well, he does famously love American culture, and he made that very clear in the 2007 campaign. There is a snake shedding its skin, so that's another little metaphor for the name change. Valérie Pécresse, a prominent member of the UMP Party, says you're not changing the product when you change the wrapping.
So why bother?
Well, I suppose it's just
rebranding. They're going to have to spend a lot of money, aren't they, on all their letterheads and.
Why bother, right? That is an interesting question. And indeed, Le Point there is saying that a lot of people in the UMP party are not happy about it. For example, Alain Juppé, who's going to vie with Nicolas Sarkozy to represent the centre-right, now rebaptised Les Républicains party.
Right.
He thinks this is all about the party renaming itself in the image of Nicolas Sarkozy. It's about Sarkozy renaming the party and thereby sort of reappropriating the party. So some in the party aren't so happy about it.
New logo, old leader.
That's it. Les Républicains is a semantic hold-up, says Libération. They say, well, aren't all parties in the French Republic kind of Republicans, so why should one party choose the name? Anyway, it's led to all sorts of people, tripping themselves up with that kind of over-analysis. There's one tweet that's funny. You can see there I have quite a few. I think I have too many tweets. I can't find anything.
Let's see the one.
Where is it? Here it is.
Which one?
I quite like
tweet,
this one.
any tweet.
I quite like this one. What about straps on TV news channels and headlines in newspapers? It's just too long, Laura.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, isn't it? And there's an accent aigu in there.
That's right. It's just a bit of a mess.
With.
Bastien Bonnefou
Thanks, Sarkozy.
for Le Monde says this is just not suiting the press or TV news channels at all.
Oh,
he didn't think
not good for the media.
No.
Oh, the UMP is no more. There you go. All right, let's stay in France. Turnout in elections is usually abysmally low in France. There's a new plan though to make it compulsory, as in Australia, for example.
Exactly. And 20 Minutes here are talking about it now. This was a study conducted by the Jean Jaurès Foundation. Claude Barthelon, who is the president of the Socialist Party in the Parliament, has unveiled this. Apparently 56% of French people will be in favour of the idea. And if you are to include spoiled votes, in other words, you don't really want to vote, but because you have to vote or you'll be fined, you spoil it. If that's allowed, then people think, well, actually 77% of people think it's a good idea. So just to give you a couple of reactions on Twitter.
They can't have you have to pick one. You've got to have a none of the above box, haven't you?
Well, I think you have to. I mean, I think in every situation, some are saying, well, what about, in some countries people dream of voting. Here we can, so it's a duty, not a right. Others saying, well, shouldn't it be a freedom? If you make people have to do it, then it isn't a freedom anymore. So you can see on Twitter, really, people just going into all the various
all the angles.
Exactly. What else is this one saying here?
More.
Yeah, make the candidates more believable and their policies easier to vote on, and then people won't have to be obliged to vote. There you go. It's just a bit of a echo chamber, Twitter, really.
Well, turnout is expected to be higher over in the United States for the presidential elections in 2016. A bit of a more exciting, lively campaign. I don't know. Maybe I just see it that way. It probably is.
Well, the
mosquito's
back.
Yes,
there is a mosquito in the studio. We may as well just tell.
It only comes out when you're here, James. I don't know why. Of course, Hillary Clinton broke the worst-kept secret in politics earlier this week and said she was running.
That's right.
But a Russian TV channel, is this Russia Today? They don't.
It's not Russia Today.
Oh, it's another one.
Dozhd, D-O-Z-H-D. It's a private channel. They've been
censoring her campaign ad because I guess she's still having a go at Putin, is she?
Well, it's another reason actually. Will we roll the video? We have a 30-second extract of the campaign video in which she famously didn't appear. In any case. it's a representative cross-section of American society.
Ordinary working American.
That's right. And it includes, Laura, a gay couple. Now, Russia at the moment, of course, has a law against propaganda, etc., etc. And news or TV channels risk quite a big fine if they contravene this law. So let me just show you exactly how this came across on DOZHD or DOZD channel. Can we just take a look at it? I think we have a screen grab here. That's not actually it. There it is. It said, be careful under 18s, before looking at this video. So,
what, two men holding hands?
That's it. So that's the way Russia is being run.
Aren't you happy you're here in France, James? I know I am. All right, James, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, Laura.
That's it for Media Watch.